I'm going to assume it wants me to spell out cat for the Sphinx. By which point I gotta go over here. But it is, though. What? What do you mean, make sure that it's open? It is open. What? Oh. I was hoping the chat doesn't cause me to stutter anymore. Give it 3 seconds. Alright. But it would be cool if, you know, you didn't not connect. It doesn't use a fucking... Oh, now it works. God damn it. Alright. So, let me double check to see what time I go in today. I think it's 3:30. Yeah. Okay. So I've got about 4 hours of super cool, epic stream nonsense. Alright, so across the other side to the triangle. Which is here. And then following the longest one out this way. And apparently behind it. Oh, son of a bitch, I was back here. Corner. Oh, I've fallen. But I'm alive. This is very interesting notes of the song of healing from Majora's Mask. So maybe it is in alphabetical order. Oh, I'm so slow. Like, is there an option to speed it up? So I guess I'm heading back to the other side to do A. I'll just go this way then. I must have just been out of sight then. Oh, helps if I don't forget to do that. There we go. Okay. Should be on the other side of this. Never mind, I've gone too far. It is very strange having access to all of this area, and a vast majority of it just has nothing. Like, from a storytelling standpoint, that makes sense, but from a game standpoint, it sort of doesn't. I'm just glad the floor isn't purple anymore. Huh? There we go. No. Come on. Up past the squiggly snow. Thank you. Now on the left side. The thing should be between them. No. Damn it. Huh? Oh. Okay. So I've done a... T is... basically, sort of to the right. So yeah, it's probably up there. Yeah, so it is this way. Oh, it's inside. No, there it is. Okay. And then the last one is C. Uh, back corner, so it's best to go around this way. Yep, there it is. No, I can't go that way. As much as I'd like to. Alright. That's this area cleared out.
If the fool persisted in his foolishness, would he become wise?
Man, that water looks gorgeous now that it's not gone. The ground isn't purple. Wait, no, that's not. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where then is the... Oh, no, it's up there. Never mind. I am dumb.
Hey there, 1K.
Oh.
Then at least we may be able to find out what happened in New Jerusalem. Why she came here. But I don't think she left the island. I think she's still here, waiting for us to make the right choices. It's hard to articulate. There just seems to be so much intent here. There has to be a reason for all this. And Athena is the only reason that makes sense. Could be, yes, of course. All technology has the potential to be misused. From fire and the wheel to whatever makes these particle clouds. But that doesn't mean it has to be. Because they refused to grow up. They refused to take control of their lives. They let bureaucrats and financiers determine their destiny, and those people could not think beyond themselves, beyond the tiny, insignificant moment they were trapped in. Their technology could have saved them, but what really failed them was their imagination.
Alright, well. Okay, I see. There we go. Who's gonna greet us this time?
For tricking the gods to help humankind, Prometheus was punished by being bound to a rock, there to be eternally tormented. The chains that held him were forged by Hephaestus, blacksmith to the gods. Was Hephaestus right to allow his art to be used in this fashion? And is Hephaestus therefore absolved of the responsibilities of the Creator?
Chains are a tool. When you use them as a weapon, that's deciding to use them as a weapon.
It is not only those with power who have choices. As you continue your journey to the flame, remember Hephaestus and the burdens of the blacksmith.
Pattern is holding. Solve the puzzles, enter the tower, speak to an entity, turn on the beam. It's like she's appealing to our past, reminding us of where we came from, but changing enough elements to make us view our history through a different lens. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point. I don't know.
You might have something there.
I read about this in a book. It's called defamiliarization.
You could? I think I'm actually impressed.
Why is this one not? Alright. Hopefully there isn't an inertial floor.
Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the Founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Doesn't look so flooded to me. Shit. Okay, so the tower is way out there. Is there anything behind? Yep, there is plenty behind me. And I'm assuming water here. So I'm guessing I'm on the middle island, which means there should be something over here before I get into any of the puzzles. Okay, so I'm looking for statues. Well, it's helpful, I guess. Absorption. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. Oh wait, hold on. No, no, no. I love these so much.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats, just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, Al. They were family to me.
Sorry. It didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
It'd be nice if it could just shoot across. Oh, this is literally all it is. Oh. Huh. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Care about social media, fuck off. Alright, so 2, 3 probably. Yeah, along the squiggly bridge is 3. Not that one. Need this one. And then there's probably at least 1 or 2 puzzles out there. Look, Park Prometheus. Yep, okay, so I can't get out there. Probably around here. Yep, sweet. Hold on, what direction? So between 6 and 7. Okay, so I need red to get in, meaning I need blue to do that. Keep that open. But how do I charge? Ah! I'd forgotten about that. There we go. No. Okay. So now that this is on the other side, I can use that to keep it open.
There's so much history here that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Ah, there you are.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
Hey, 1K. How can I help you? I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal. Walking around here is so peaceful, but it's also, I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out. You know, people throw around the word awesome a lot. I probably do it too, but I think what we saw in there is the proper meaning of the word. No, I never did. I would have loved to.
Probably due to the ancient ancestors.
Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation, which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that.
So, I've done that one. I'm heading out and around this way. I think I'm now on the larger island. Depending on what this looks like. Into a larger piece, so yeah. I think I'm roughly about here. Meaning if I follow the coastline to the left. Yep, lever. There should be a statue over here somewhere. Wait, no. And one more. There it is. See, these ones don't have switches on the back of them. Wellspring. No, they seem to have very specifically designed it so that you can't get red through that square. Yeah, no. Not even if I wanted to, I get the very tip of it, but that'd be about it. So, like, I can pull it out to here, sure, but that doesn't really... no, that still doesn't help me, though. Where am I supposed to send this to them? Because... it's going to be that I need that. Oh no, here we go. That's why. I need it to be somewhere over here, but I can't get it there because then I won't be able to see blue. So, how then? There is a back. That's the exit, most certainly. So I can get blue from here, but then how do I open up that door? With red. But I can't get red over there because that's a wall. So, the problem is that all this gets solved once I get the ability to use this. But I can't get to that without using blue. And I can't get blue over there because I can't get it around here because red's in the way. What is the aim for this one then? There's no mystical third one that I can use, nothing like that. Okay, you know what? No, I can hit blue from here. So... if I do that... there we go. Now this entire situation basically solves itself. Oh, I see. So that's the issue I'm currently dealing with. That's fine though, because that'll allow me to adjust where the source is. So yeah, I definitely need to move red. And then okay, I see. And then from here, I'm basically doing the same thing that I did with the other one. Shit. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the next one will be as I'm heading into the main thing. Balance of forces. My goal is to try and find a way to get blue I'm confused. I see. Son of a bitch. I'm glad this is an AND gate. Nice. Yeah. That couldn't get utilized elsewhere. I'm worried about that. What the hell? Oh, that's the, okay, no, that's the particle clouds from each of the, okay. I thought that was like something falling from the sky. Let me talk to Alcatraz in a minute.
Our ancestors thought they could introduce new species to existing ecosystems, and it never turned out well. There's no life there now, but you can't see the future. You might be wiping out a whole ecosystem that hasn't even gotten started yet. For some reason, we'd convinced ourselves that New Jerusalem wasn't enough, that we needed another city. We thought it would be easier the second time around. All it takes is a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of ignorance, and people die. It seems like something that could very quickly get out of control. You know that saying about good intentions? If we can solve problems by just making more people, how long before people just become a problem-solving tool? I sure did. Not as well as Byron, but she was still around when I was born. I remember she came and talked to me after New Alexandria, told me how sorry she was. I never blamed her for that. It wasn't her responsibility. A lot busier than it is now. My most defining memory is that it was extremely noisy, because something was always being built. Got annoying after a while.
Reconnaissance. Oh, that's the wall. Honestly, I thought the wall was going that way. Okay, so I've got a driller somewhere I can gain access to. If I do it that way, I'm not going to be able to connect to it from anywhere else. So I have to wait to do that. So I've got this, which means that now I can get green through. And now the driller is no longer needed, so. because I don't have any sort of, like, red to utilize, so that has to make red. But the problem is then getting blue. Yeah, and that becomes the issue, because I can't, you know what, no, because I can't move it out. No, because I can't collect red from it, because I need green in order to keep the red active, and once I pick it up, it'll disable it, disabling the red laser, meaning I can't accumulate it. And I can't do green and red into blue because I wouldn't have a green source then afterwards, because green's all the way out there. This has been the first one in a minute that's actually stumped me. Because I need the green in order to make the red. Like, they look like they miss. Unfortunately, that's just close enough for the game to be like, but no, though. Like, that is absolutely missing, but... Alright, hold on. No, because I still run into the same issue. Oh. Oh, I was not paying attention. Yeah, that makes that significantly easier. Wow. Alright, well then. And goes ahead and solves literally everything all at once. See, this is why it pays to take a moment and really look around at your surroundings, you know? Eventually you'll make stupid decisions like that.
Melville?
What is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
He's
Your
blurry.
hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Damn. Throwing shade everywhere. Alright, so... I see. This is gonna be an interesting one. So... blue will have to be in the middle. How do I get green to it? Nope, hold on. No. I see. So... red there. Blue there. Right. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Like I... Oh. Oh. So... green... and red. Make blue.
Did you see how 1K solved that one?
No, sorry.
Oh, it was really clever.
Oh, here comes another one. Remember. Huh? Oh, alright. Okay, so that powers that one. I'm assuming, yeah. Alright. So, I'm assuming... Oh. I know, okay. Anyway. Okay, no. I might be able to do this. Okay, never mind. So... how then? How then do I get... Oh. I see.
Strap in, this is a long one.
No.
You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
Field of view. Oh, that's the inverter. Okay, interesting. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Because I can't do both of them off of a single inverter. So... Oh, there's 4 gates. Okay. I see. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't even need this in here to begin with. Once I have these two in here, it doesn't really matter. Because I just need to do that, and... done. Ta-da! Wow. Okay. So... I'm assuming it's not this one, is it? No, that's 5. That's 6. I think this leads to the statue. Nope, no it doesn't. Cool. Nice and easy. However, I do still need to find the laboratory. Lateral inhibition. Huh? What? Do that. Let me get a little extra leeway. It's not gonna be much, but it's gonna be something. Yeah, then I need something to put there. So, oh, duh. Okay, no, I see what I need to do. Now, there we go. Now I can pick this up, that'll connect, that'll open, I can do that, and we're good. Whee! Alright. I going to find a lab? Probably out there. No, that distance is too far.
Let us consider the city. What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
Should be the smaller island off to the right, so it'll be that one. Which, yep, there is a land bridge to it. I did notice, however, there is a second island over here. An equally large and imposing pillar. Oh. It do not want me going to it, though. Nope. Damn. Well, I tried. Figured I'd at least give it one shot and see if that'll work, but nope. Alright.
None may know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
I do think this building has a bit of a strange placement as far as what's on it. Or what could potentially be on it. I still haven't found the lab, and that's sort of annoying to me because I've definitely checked just about everywhere I can. So that's inaccessible to me. It's not... no, I don't think it's gonna be there. It might be, though. I'll go give it a look, but... I've almost completed one side at the very least. So I got that going for me. I would have thought it would have been out there, but it doesn't seem to be. And there is definitely a lab here, yeah? Yeah. Alright, well. I'll give the entire island a 1 silver, but I think after that I'm probably gonna end up calling the stream here. We'll try and keep it as consistent as I can with 1 area per, but you never know. Something in particular might really fucking stump me, or it could be a situation like this where I'm just looking for a door. Like, I'll check around this just in case. I don't think they're going to put the door on like the side of a thing, the side of a puzzle, but you never know. There could be a point where they set a precedent of, oh, it's not attached to them, and then that's the last place you think to look, so they put it there. Satellite dish. Oh, hold on. What's this? Oh, hello. I see. Oh, shit. This one's gonna be a rough one to get to. So, I definitely think I'm missing some sparks of Prometheus, but I'm unsure. Damn it. There we go. But I am at the very least keeping somewhat close to sparks and stars. So, proud of that. I don't imagine I'll be able to find all of the sparks on my... And the magic door! Oh my god! Holy shit! Hello. God. For anyone taller than fucking 5'9", this is a death sentence to their forehead. Wait, why can't I... Hello?
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare. Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal.
The goal?
We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos.
I could
But
read.
equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
God, you can hear the age coming to him in real time.
Yes. Because this is something unexpected. An anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency. Neither do I, 1K. But I try to be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
Wow. Thought that was a Monkawa board. Oh. I figured that's what would
Eyes
happen.
on 1K's stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there. I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
Because you were.
What we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious.
Oh.
If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best, and pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery. I agree. The data on that device could prove invaluable. Besides, you may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions.
Oh.
What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Are you okay? You overloaded again. Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder. I was one of the first she woke up. There was just a handful of us in those days. A small family in the ruins of a dead civilization.
I didn't realize he was only 7.
It was hard. Harder than anyone can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn. The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone, other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along? She did. She must have. I just don't understand. But if all this is a test, maybe there's an answer waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
But weren't they? Alright, well. Let me go blast the laser, and that's what we'll call this stream. I thought I wasn't going to find the laboratory until, well, I found it. There's some interesting things going on. So, apparently, glowy eyes is the low light sort of deal, which I suppose makes sense. Which means that the one time with Yakut makes a bit more sense now. This will be Athena this time.
Halt, creature of clay. You have taken another
sorry,
step
Pandora.
towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself, have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife? And you repeat your mistakes until they destroy you.
Alright.
I've been thinking, there's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3 entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged. 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
Who knows? Alright, folks. That'll be for this one. If you enjoyed, drop a like, drop a follow. Whichever suits you best. Yeah. I know next time I think I'm gonna try and cook things up a bit. Try and continue this streak, but it's interesting seeing the different factions that are forming. I definitely think not engaging with the so-called social media in the game probably is going to limit what I have access to, but at the same time, I think in not doing it, I'm no longer exposed, like I'm not exposed to any biases or anything. And honestly, not engaging in social media, super easy for me. Like I have no real need to doom scroll anything. I don't really feel the need to be like, oh, what's everyone saying? Like, no. Yeah, no, like it's interesting. Because you have the mayor of New Jerusalem protecting but also limiting the capabilities of what the people there can do. And you have people like Byron and Melville who want to improve, want to ease the strife of the people around them through their own means, but in doing so have to go through what could be potentially life-threatening things. So, who knows? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if there is meant to be a right or wrong. There's also Prometheus, Pandora, and the Sphinx, which I'm thinking that Prometheus was, or is, a person who challenged the status quo of what Athena was creating, and in doing so attempted something that potentially he probably shouldn't have, and in turn got a decent few people to be excommunicated. And thus he was put into a sort of prison-like state where, while his information may still exist and they could reassemble him, essentially putting him into a digital prison, he's learned through the technology of what the civilization has created, and has thus begun to use it to his own whim. Thus why Pandora was created, to protect the box, quote-unquote, that contains Prometheus. But I wonder then if the Sphinx and Pandora are two sides of the same coin, where both are trying to protect the technology, but one of them is more pushing to try and promote a different way of thinking, while the other one is actively being like, look, this is clearly dangerous, you should not be doing this. I don't know. Anyway,